Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Empire, right? The Empire's a... it's already struck. It's been struck. Oh, the strikes are... yeah, you know what I'm saying. Check this little thing out. We have got us... We leased from Mr. Chris a stump grinder harvester, I said. It's a grinder, that's what it is. It only needs 40 horsepower, so it might work. The problem is, our linkage is so low. I don't know if we're gonna have ground clearance to get up on this thing. But that's alright. We'll get this thing out of here. We figured out... Oh, yeah, check this out. We sold our other pallet of firewood. The problem was capacity. We sold our little sell point there. I thought maybe there was something wrong with it. Like I say, don't know much about this mod, so we're kind of learning as we go. But, yeah, sold the little sell point there and bought the bigger sell point to put in here. And the price difference is like 50 bucks. It's not a lot different. So we sold that pallet that we had, and this thing filled up. I mean, that's kind of cool. Like, it actually fills up. So if I had the help window on, we would see that we have a 5,000, I suppose, liter capacity, and that one pallet was 3,000. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I like it. So we're going to continue with that, but apparently it takes a while for the firewood to go away. That's why we couldn't sell on our little sell point. The capacity on that was 3,000. So one pallet filled that up. And yeah, I would have had to wait until another day. So at least we know now. We'll have to go get some more firewood pallets. I think they're like 50 bucks a piece. We will chop these up and some more right there. So we can get those going. Also, I bet you there's a sawmill. We got our Go Fast boots on. Yeah, I had to check real quick. There's a sawmill right here. I guarantee you they would sell us some logs we could use for firewood. So we're going to see if we can strike a deal there. See if we can buy some lumber off of those boys already cut. Not lumber, you know, logs that are already cut. We'll just bring the pile of logs over here, dump them off, whack them up into firewood. There you go. We got some money. So, that's all maybe kind of stuff. Let's see if we can get this thing fired up. I'm anxious to see if it works. Like I say, we leased this thing for like 104 bucks. So, not... Oh, it's working. I think it's working. Check that out. That thing worked really well. I don't think it's going to work on the little sliver right there, but I can pick that up. That's not actually a stump, so... To be fair... No. Alright, let's see. This one is the one I was worried about. I might have to... You know what? If I can get another slice off of that, we can turn that into firewood, right? We're just wasting wood now. I'm thinking about this all wrong. We're thinking about this the way we used to think. The big logs, let's see. I want to go as low as I can, but my limbo stick isn't working. There we go. This is very precise, isn't it? Might as well take what we can. Well, whack that up into firewood too. Plus, I think it'll help the grinder get up on there. I don't think we were gonna... Whoa. I don't think we were gonna clear that, so we'll put that right there. Our little log slice. Let's see if we can get backed up onto this thing. I think if we come in from the side... Yeah. For 104 bucks, I think that's a good way to get rid of these stumps here. And we made just enough off of our wood, our firewood that we sold, to get our greenhouse. So I don't know if we'll be able to afford any manure or any sort of water transport. We're going to need some kind of water tank or something. Yeah, I think it's loud, isn't it? But I think maybe we'll have enough left over to buy a pallet of manure, which will get us started. And we can always figure out some way to get water. I'll just run a water hose out of the house or something. We'll get something going. But yeah, how about that, huh? Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. All right, so firewood can wait. We're on to potatoes now. We got potatoes on the mind. Once we make about 25 grand, I'm gonna buy this field, assuming it's still available. And we're going to mow this grass and plant potatoes in here. Now, there is a potato empire for you right there. Problem is, I still don't know where we're going to put our sorter and our potato washer. We're going to need those things. They're on their way. We're going to need to find somewhere to put them for sure. And, yeah. I don't know. I think one of those, where am I going? One of those concrete lots would be the best thing, you know, for our future storefront. So I think it's probably wise to go ahead and buy one of those instead of trying to put the sorter and washer into this field. You know, you would have to tear the ground up. You'd have to run a bunch of power in there. They just muck it all up. So there's already power on site at the other concrete pads, asphalt pads, whatever lots they are. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with there. So I do want this field, but probably not really, really high on the list. Not at all. So let's see here. You know what I should have done? I should have brought... I don't know. I should have brought a firewood pallet is what I was going to say, but I don't know if that's what I should have done or not. What we need to do is get all of this stuff out of the way. Yeah, I think we can whack that thing with an axe there. So, I think we put that there. And maybe that one. That one doesn't want to play, does it? Oh, great. There's a touchy little hit point somewhere. Just barely nicking it. Alright, anyways. So, I want the greenhouse to go, you know, this kind of dirt road right here. We don't own this part, but it kind of looks like it would lead to our greenhouse. So if we put the entrance, you know, right here, I think that'll work out pretty good. So I need to get these big chunks of wood out of the way. I'll just make a pile right there. We'll take the bucket and we'll just roll them over there. And then we will call Mr. Grumpy. And we'll write him a $25,000 check. And the next thing you know, we will be playing in our potato greenhouse. So, yay. Who's excited? I know it. I know you are. Alright, well, I'm going to go do exactly what I just said I was going to do. And I'll be right back. Matter of fact, this might be funny. This wood might make way more than this Kubota here. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. No problem. Alright, so I'll slide these out of the way, and I'll be right back. Alright, check that bad boy out. That is fancy right there. Some pop-up vents and everything. Doors don't work, but that's alright. There you go. Alright. Manure and water. Easy as that. Oh, we have $31 left. $31. We can't even order a good night's worth of pizza. This is terrible. Terrible news, but that's alright. We have one pallet full of manure. That's not very much. And we have one teeny tiny little water trailer. This little thing is cool. Now, Mr. Chris had this thing out back. He had taken it in on trade as a used affair, and we paid a whopping $340 for it. So check that bad boy out. Go ahead and hook up to there. Is that not a homemade jalopy right there? I love it. Perfect. So, that thing will hold quite a bit of water. Looks like it's an old fertilizer container. Got a nice little pallet rack built on there. Yep, $340. We got our money's worth, I tell you what. Alright, now the manure, I'm going to try to scoop up into the bucket and run a ratchet strap over it. That's our plan. That never works, does it? Anybody ever try that? Yeah, that's a disaster waiting to happen. I just don't have the money to buy pallet forks right now, that's for sure. Okay, this is new. I didn't think this would happen. That's a very good thing. I didn't even take that into account. Perfect. New plan. scratch all that hard work. We will just I didn't even hit a button. I just pulled up there with a bucket and it just started loading. That is fabulous. I really like that. All right. So, like I say, new plan. Go drop this manure off. We need to find water. Now, there's a bunch of water drops all over the map. I am going to assume, oh yeah, look, there's even a legend over there in the corner that says free water. Free water is our favorite kind of water. And we're going to go get some right after this. Oh, wait, that's going on the ground. Don't want that. Am I not far enough in? What happened? I don't care for this. Okay, so it all come back. Is that not where the manure goes? Why does it keep zooming in like that? Also, I don't like that either. Oh, great. It's pouring inside. What in the world is going on? Now my camera's zoomed in for some reason. This is not at all what is supposed to happen. Yeah, we're at 0 manure. Oh, great. There goes all our money right there. That's very, very not what you would call good. And how are we going to get that back out of there? That's terrible. That's really bad. All right, well, let's crash into the side. That always helps. That makes everything better. Let's go get some free water. And I will cry about that for a little bit. That is camera zooming in thing, too. That is really weird. I don't like that at all. Huh. I mean, you don't have to go inside. I know I've done this before. You put it in the trough, right? I wonder if it's something about this bucket that it doesn't register the hit point. I'm not sure. I do know we are going to have to try something else because that was highly unsuccessful, wasn't it? There may be a free water point over there. Mr. Chris is good about tucking those things away everywhere. We'll have to get out and explore our surroundings a little bit. Haven't looked around very much. So yeah, I think, let me get out of this guy's way. Sorry about that. I think that is a pretty good plan as far as the firewood goes. We were making, the second one that I sold made $9,000. So I think the first one was over $7,000. That's phenomenal. $100 worth of wood pellets and just a little bit of back-breaking work. We got $15,000, $17,000, $16,000. I'm just gonna say numbers until I get it right. That was my math strategy in high school. Hey, it worked out pretty good, right? They let me out anyways. All right. Free water. Where we? There's a big water tank over there. It seems like that's where you would go, right? One day we can just go to our brewery here and get some water. Someday soon. Man, I tell you what, $31 is... Ooh, that'll make a man nervous. Especially if we gotta go buy more manure. I don't think I can buy $30 worth. You'll laugh me out of the store. I wonder if you could buy it by the bag. I mean, at this point, we just gotta... We're kind of committed, right? Whatever we get, we're gonna have to sell. Yeah, second thing. I hope this works. Water points and homemade trailers are always a sketchy proposition, but that worked fabulously, didn't it? All right, now second problem. Can we pull 529 gallons up this hill? I'll tell you what, this little Kubota is impressive. It is a good little 40 horsepower. All right, well, yeah, we're worried about the manure at this point. I'm going to go back and I assume this water is going to go in just fine. And I will try to figure something out on the manure side. But let me go do this first. I will terrify that guy, didn't we? All right, I'll be right back. All right, well, we just missed the hit point. That's all it was. Hitbox was a little bit farther out. But we got that taken care of. Got some manure in there. Got some potatoes growing already. How about that? How about that? Now, gotta see if I can get me a shovel and get inside and get the rest of that manure bag up. And also another thing I'm wondering is, see what it says manure and water? It's got them both together. So I just made a bunch of trips with the water and there's only like 200 liters of manure in there. So I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if I can cheat that. You know, maybe I can get by with just like a shovel full of manure and then thousands and thousands of gallons of water. That'd be nice. Because that's just driving, right? And there's nothing there. So I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that and see how that works. But I got a bad feeling we're going to need some more manure. So I'm going to back up on the trailer here. I'd left the plow up here. We're going to take this thing off, even though Mrs. Jockey said we couldn't leave it in the yard. Maybe we can hide it over here somewhere she won't see it. So we'll put this over here. Whoop, smash into the greenhouse like you do. Now, we are going to go do transporting contract. I hope we can get the pallet into the bucket and get it moved up on the trailer here, but that's our plan. We need some money. There are almost $4,000 worth of transporting contracts in town right now, and we don't have anything else to do. We're waiting on our potatoes to grow. Don't have any. Yeah, 2,900 out of 5,000. So I guess we just get paid right up front is what it is. So we have to wait for that to go away. But once that gets down around 2,000, we could get another firewood pallet and we could start filling that up. So we can do some things, but we're going to need some money. We want some money. I want to go down to the sawmill and offer those guys some money for some logs. And hopefully we can really get this firewood business off the ground here. But, you know, what are you going to do? First things first, we gotta have more than $31 in the bank. What is the deal with my camera? I don't understand. I thought camera collisions were a thing of the past. I really did. Is this something we're going to deal with a lot? I don't care for it. I think it has something to do with this tractor. It's only when that Kubota is in the picture that, ooh, bad things start happening. It's only when I go around turns at 100 miles an hour that bad things start happening. You know, I just can't understand it. I don't know what the deal is, right? Ooh. All right. All right. I see ya. Okay, so we're going Sticky Fingers Bakery. I think it's right there. I think that's the bakery, and we have to go to the grocery store and pick up. I think that's how it went. I might have that backwards. We might have to go back there and pick up and take it to the grocery store. Oh, wait, no. Whoa, whoa. Slam on the brakes. This looks like us, doesn't it? Ooh, no wonder it was worth several $1,000s. It's several pallets. All right. We'll see what happens here. Come on, lucky number. What are we even hauling here? Oh, sugar. Taking sugar from the grocery store to the bakery. How about that? It must have been out. Need a little special shipment and... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hope they like their sugar shaken and not stirred. Alright, there's the... Alright. Let's see. I think maybe if I flip that back over like I had it. I'm determined. Let's see. If I push that back over. Oops. Alright. This isn't going to work, is it? I thought maybe I could get the corner of the bucket up underneath of it. But it doesn't look like it's going to. Hey, whoa. Hey, things. Look at that. Alright, now how do we get this on the trailer without dropping it like a butthole right here in the parking lot? Nice and slow. Alright, that's proof of concept anyways, right? Can be done. Not necessarily feasible. in the long run for 6 whole pallets, but we did do it. As long as I don't drive off the side of the trailer over here. All right. Well, that makes me feel better. At least it can be done, right? Nice tough sugar bags we got here. All right. I'm gonna go try to do this monstrosity, this awful method here. See if we can do it 5 more times. I don't think I'm gonna have room for my tractor. I'm gonna make 2 trips. It's gonna be bad, isn't it? All right, we'll figure something out. I'll be right back. All right, head back to the house. We got that done. We got our $2,600, and yeah, we're out the door. Wasn't too bad. We didn't bust too many bags. Nothing. We're gonna cut the corner here, pull the old Duke boys, straighten the curb, right? And what else are we gonna do? Oh, money. We need more money. I'm scared. Tonight we have our leasing costs, our loan costs. That is a big crash. And we don't have enough money. $2,600 is not enough to cover $500,000 worth of loan costs. So we're gonna need more money. Now, to get more money, there is another $1,000 transporting contract, but if you do that, you're only getting $1,000, right? We could instead, that was some weird noises coming from there. I don't want to think about what we just heard there. Let's see. That's close enough. We'll just slide to a stop right there. We have taken a plowing contract in this field right here for, well, the contract was for $11,000. We borrowed the equipment, obviously. I don't want to do this field with that little plow that we have on the back of the Kubota. So I'd say, I don't know, 9 or 10 is what we'll get. Looks like that should be some fun though, right? Look what we borrowed here. We got something to play with. Something a little more exciting for just a little while. So we'll jump on the T9, hook up to this. It has been a while since I have used this plow, so that'd be kind of cool. Well, throw that thing in the air just to show it who's boss. You don't just jump into a tractor, you know. You got to show it who's boss first. Let's jump in the old single tire wiggle bottom. Hook up to this beast of a plow here. And let's take it across the road. See what we can do. Now the beauty of it, this plow, you know, obviously I don't like using the thing normally. If it were my field, we would come up with some other way to do this, but I should probably wait till I get across the street for that, shouldn't I? Since this is a contract, we don't have to do all the field, so we can just kind of put this thing down, drag it around till it says complete. I'm not going to worry about, oh goodness, oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, please, thank you. Oh, they did not want to stop there, did they? Not at all. All right, so we'll even drive the wrong way. How about that? I can't do it. We'll swing around. That would bother me too much. All right, so I'm just going to drop this thing in the ground, and we'll just kind of take off here. I think that's the way to do it, right? No, this is slower than I remembered. Yeah, now I remember why I didn't like doing this. That is quite a plow, though. Look at that thing. I mean, that thing is turning over some dirt, buddy. Turning over the dirt. All right, well, this is that's not a bad way to make $10,000. I mean, come on. I was gonna say some bad things about it, but think about it. It won't take us long to get to the top of that hill there. Once we do, we'll be $9,000 or $10,000 richer. We'll have enough money to get through the night, and we'll check on our potato empire tomorrow. So, yeah, that is, you know, it's even. Man, I wish I knew how much those costs were overnight. We'll have to pay attention tonight, and that will give us a better idea for the future. But if we had enough money, I might even go ahead and buy that $9,000 little parking lot between the grocery store and the gas station there. Like I say, we already own the potato sorter and the potato washer. They're ours. We just have to pay. We're gonna pay a couple grand for installation costs just to make it fair, because It's not something we would install for free even if we had it showing up on a ship. So we will dock ourselves some money for that, but we're not going to buy them. We do own them already, so we got that going for us. The problem is we need to put them somewhere. Don't think Mrs. Jockey's going to let them go in the garage. She might send us to the garage, but that would be the extent of that, right? Yeah, I'm thinking that lot might be it. Now, the problem is $9,000. I mean, it's a decent deal for the lot you got there, but I don't think we can use it all. So, I think the way the map boundary works, I think we won't be able to place right up against it, so maybe we wouldn't have enough room for the washer and the sorter. Might have to do a little test run there. See, you know, measure twice, cut once, that kind of thing. Yeah, see if we can even get it in there before we worry about writing out a $9,000+ check. So, tell you what, 1 mile an hour. This T9 is struggling with this plow. Huh. She doesn't want to go up this hill at all, does she? That's funny. Well, I'm going to make you now just because I'm stubborn, but this is going to be excruciating. Who knows how long this is going to take. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch it. I'm going to fight this New Holland to the top of this hill, no matter what, if it kills us both. I think we're going backwards. We might actually be losing ground. Oh boy, this will be fun. I'll be right back. All right. Well, we fought our way through that field with that New Holland. And I tell you what, Mr. Logan that owns the field must have been pretty impressed with us. Because as soon as we were done, he offered us $17,000 more to take this 8245. Big old John Deere, whatever it is. Take this thing right back across the field and plant some hemp. I said, okie dokie. $17,000, we'll do it. So, obviously we're going to lose a little bit for the leasing cost because we borrowed the equipment and we bought 2 pallets of seeds as well. So that was, oh geez, those things are $1,900 a piece. So, you know, that's $4,000 right there. So we're not going to make huge money off of this. Still looking for, you know, another $10,000 would be fabulous. And at that point we'd be pretty close to getting some land somewhere. So the more I think about it, I think I am going to buy the little $9,000 lot, and we will put our whatever equipment we can get in there is what we'll put in there. Here we go again. This hill is steeper than it looks, isn't it? Yeah, we'll be all right as soon as we get past the first lap here. Yeah, gonna buy the lot. Gonna put the potato washer in there, and something else I was gonna put in there. Something we could make money off of. And yeah, I guess, you know, we could probably put chickens in there. I guess that'll be our next step. I'm trying to go with the cheap things first. So, you know, I think the best thing to do probably would be to take this money that we have now and go talk to the guys at the sawmill and see if they will sell us some logs. Take those logs and turn them into firewood. The only problem with that is you have to wait. Honestly, I don't know how long you have to wait. I was trying to think of a number, but whatever number I come up with would have been just clearly off the top of my head. So you have to wait some amount of time before you can sell again. So I don't know if I want to get too heavily invested in that. Now, we can buy a chicken coop, a little chicken pen for $5,000, and we can fully outfit that thing with chickens for just a few $100s. I mean, it doesn't take much at all. We could go to Mr. Chris and buy a bag of wheat to feed them with. And that's about it. That's, you know, at that point we're making eggs, so that would be a lot easier than the firewood method. A lot less profitable. Way less profitable. But it's a thing. We can do it. It can be done. I've seen us do it. Oh, yeah, it's a lot quieter going down here when she's not working real hard, isn't it? I think I'll probably switch and go side to side and just knock this thing out really quick. Hopefully we bought enough seed. If we can't get this done with $4 grand worth, we're going to be in trouble. We won't be making very much money at all for the time we've put into it. So, yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. So, you know, I was just looking. This field's been cultivated, so as soon as we got done and accepted the contract, this field must have switched to cultivated seed. I wonder if it got fertilized too. You know, we're planting this hemp in here. We've already plowed it. Maybe we should buy this field whenever we get some money. Oh goodness, it's $300,000. Ooh, that's a lot. No fertilizer. All right. Maybe we can keep doing contracts on it. Then we can buy it. That'd be good. Make all kinds of money off of this thing. So, yeah, that's about that. That's simple. Let's go around and make some laps. Chickens. Where are we going to put our chickens? Should we... That's another thing. We do have the ability on this map to go get our chickens and haul them in a trailer. So maybe we should look at, excuse me, a cheap trailer first. Geez, I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm not good at making decisions coming off the wackadoodle no sense challenge there. All our decisions were made pretty much just cut grass, bale it up. That was that's how that went for 100 hours or so. So yeah, I'm not used to having to think about where my money's coming from now. I really want to do the chickens. Like I say, they're just affordable. They're really something for us to do, basically. And we'll get us a couple of egg pallets so we can store them. We don't want to bother with selling them, you know, a couple at a time. Yeah, but where am I going to put it? That's the thing. I don't want a chicken coop out in the back. I mean, if you got just a couple of chickens, that's fine. But, you know, you don't want 500 chickens out your back door. That's a lot. Once we get done with this field, we'll have enough to buy that lot. Tell you what, we're not going very fast, are we? This lot right here is huge. $26,000. That is what we need to buy. Just because of the profit potential from there. We can take that 7 acres and do lots of things with it. We can, you know, plant a little bit of wheat for the chickens. We can plant some potatoes. We can do a lot of things. Now, if we buy just like this little lot right here is almost 10,000. We'll call it 10 grand. If we buy that, that's all you can do with it. You can't plant anything there. You have less than an acre. And it's half the price of that field. So less than an acre versus over 7 acres for that grass field. That's just a phenomenal deal. I think we're going to have to take that. We still need that $9,000 lot for our storefront. And maybe for some equipment. Maybe we can get the potato washer in there as well. I don't think I'll mind hauling them back and forth. That being said, if we do buy that field, we'll just cut the corner of it out. Maybe we can steal power from the spinnery there and get the power company to run us something underground over there. And we could stick the potato washer and sorter in that corner back there. That might be an option. Mr. Chris may let us put it up against the fence on the outside of his fence there. And again, run some power through there. So, I don't know. We'll think about it. But, yeah, 23 grand for that field. We're going to buy that sooner or later. And we'll call it 10 grand for the other lot. I think we'll probably buy that as well. Just for legitimacy. Just for Jockey Inc.'s brick and mortar store, right? Our first store. So, I think that's the plan. That'll do it. That'll do. speaking of that'll do, I'm going to finish this field and we're going to call this a day. We will probably go ahead and just skip the rest of the first day of spring here. We are on 3-day seasons, so let's get this thing rolling. Let's see what happens. See if we can make some money and see what we can do. So, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I am Golf Cart Jockey, and I want you to have a good day.